Growing and propagating American Beautyberry, Callicarpa Americana. The American Beautyberry is a perennial shrub that grows 4 to 6 feet high and wide in a circular mounding growth habit. It gets its name, Callicarpa, which means beautiful fruit, by the vibrant clusters of berries. As you can see here, they're a vibrant magenta color. There is a variety called Lactea that has white berries. The American Beautyberry is native of southeastern United States and ranges from Florida to as far north as Maryland and far west as Texas. It can also be found in Mexico, Bermuda, Cuba, and the Bahamas. The American Beautyberry blooms in late spring to early summer, and the flowers range in color from mauve to yellow to almost a tan color. They're kind of nondescript and very non-showy in comparison to the vibrant berries. The flowers then turn to berries, starting from green and then ripening into that distinctive purple color, or of course, in the case of Lactea, into a creamy, milky white. This happens in September through October. The berries attract birds and other wildlife that easily spread the seed by consuming them. Raw berries can cause mild stomach cramps in humans based on the strong astringent properties, but they work well in jellies and wine. The roots have been used to make an herbal tea and have many medicinal properties. The leaves themselves have a chemical compound that works to repel mosquitos and other biting insects. Many people used to crush fresh leaves and tuck them into the harnesses for working animals such as donkeys and horses to keep biting bugs away from them. There have been claims that you can simply crush fresh leaves and rub them on your own skin to detract mosquitoes, but perhaps distilling the fresh leaves would make a more concentrated mosquito repellent. American Beautyberry works in a wide range of pHs, and they prefer a rich, well-draining soil. But as long as the soil is draining, they'll withstand a variety of soil nutrients or lack thereof. They prefer full sun to partly shady, but are intolerant of deep shade. They are resistant to most pests and tend to get damaged only by foraging animals or the occasional leaf spot and black mold, both of which can be treated with a fungicide such as neem oil. They are drought tolerant, so once you have an established plant, you can plant them anywhere you like and not worry too much about watering them. The only time you really need to worry about watering them regularly is if they're in full sun where their soil will dry out easily. American Beautyberry can be propagated by transplanting volunteer plants from softwood cuttings or seeds. You want to prune your plant in fall or winter. This is after it is already buried and is going into a dormant state because it does drop its leaves in the winter. For a softwood cutting, take a cutting 4 to 6 inches long in summer or fall, dip in root hormone, and plant in a rooting media of your choice. The key here is you want to keep the soil moist. This can be easily done by keeping it in partial shade, by covering the rooting with a plastic wrap to act as an impromptu greenhouse, or to place your rootings in the greenhouse itself. You can plant mature berries directly into the ground and let them sprout on their own, or you can do something known as seed washing. Here, you want to collect mature fruit in the fall. Each berry should carry 2 to 4 seeds. You want to mix these berries with at least 5 times their volume in water. Run in a blender at lowest setting using short bursts to separate the seeds from the flesh. Mature seeds will sink to the bottom of the blender, while the rest should float to the top. Separate the seeds and allow to dry. Once completely dry, they're ready to plant, or you can store in a cool, dry place until ready for planting. As you can see, the American Beautyberry makes a beautiful specimen plant for your garden, attracting native wildlife, and it has very low maintenance. If you enjoyed this video, check out the video linked above on growing French lavender. Thank you for liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next time on City Steading Garden and Grow.